welcome to the Aspire Sports Show. I'm Tyler, and I'm going to be talking about Deebo Samuel and Chris Godwin. They both got injured, and they're officially out this week. So let's talk about Deebo first. Deebo could miss some time here, and it's not looking good. He had a hamstring injury. I've seen some of these football docs on Twitter and stuff say that it could be like up to 4 weeks. And I have Deebo, so I really hope it's not 4 weeks because that's really a bummer. But so let's talk about Chris Godwin is the other one. Chris Godwin, broken finger. They say definitely out this week. We don't know the severity really of both of these, but Chris Godwin could also miss multiple weeks depending on the severity of the broken finger. So let's talk about some replacements here. So if you want to stay in Tampa Bay, they play the Giants, who are pretty bad. Mike Evans probably going to see shadow coverage from James Bradbury, which isn't good for Mike Evans, honestly. Hopefully he has a really good game in this game so you could sell high on him. So if he has a good game, 100% sell high on Mike Evans if he goes off. So the other person will be, my personal opinion is probably going to be Scotty Miller on the outside and then Tyler Johnson in the slot. I think they like Tyler Johnson. It looked like Tom Brady liked him when they played against Chicago and really no receivers were healthy. He had a pretty good rapport with Tom Brady in that game. So me personally, I think he's going to probably play in the slot, and it also looks like he's outsnapped Justin Watson last week and also is listed behind Chris Godwin on the depth chart. So that doesn't mean he's going to get the start. I don't know. I think he is, but just my opinion. If he doesn't, don't scream at me. But Scotty Miller would be the other one. He gets Ryan Lewis this week, which is actually probably the best matchup. So I expect him to probably have the best game out of the receivers. So let's go into some people that you can add. The first one's going to be Brandon Ayuk. If Brandon Ayuk is still there, he's owned in 50% of Yahoo leagues right now. I just checked Yahoo. So Yahoo, 50% of leagues, he kind of took on that Deebo Samuel role where he's rushing the ball, obviously getting the ball in space, uses athletic ability, so looks good as well. Had a really good week last week, so number one ad. Number two, Sterling Shepard plays Tampa Bay this week. I know Carlton Davis got hurt last week. I don't know how serious it is. He left the game, didn't come back in, so maybe he misses this week, which would obviously be an upgrade for, I don't want to say too much of an upgrade for the Giants because they'll still probably do terrible. But if he's not out there, that's good for Sterling Shepard. And Sterling Shepard, I just think, is the best wide receiver in the offense. I know that they have Darius Slayton, but I think he's the most complete wide receiver in this offense. Next, and he's also only owned in 29% of leagues, so might still be there. Tim Patrick. Me personally, I keep talking about him a lot. I keep talking about him. I think he's owned in like 21% of leagues. But the past 3 games, he's had 13 receptions, 258 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, I think he's the number one option in this offense with Fant. But I definitely think he's above Jerry Jeudy. So if he's available, good option. Rashad Higgins, also another one. Only owned in 5% of leagues. I think him and Baker looked good last week, and I think that continues against the Raiders, who don't get any pressure on the quarterback. So Baker's going to have time to throw. I think he's going to be involved going forward as well and have long-term value with Beckham being out for season. And the last person here, one more after this one, but Corey Davis, I think, is also a very good pick up this week as well. Plays the Bengals, who the Bengals aren't very good. They're averaging the most passing attempts, so they like to throw the ball a lot, and then also they're kind of playing from behind. But the past 2 weeks, they honestly have looked like they've kind of put it together here, or starting to put it together. A.J. Green's getting involved, right? Cleveland and Indianapolis, they've had chances to win both of these games very late into the game, but just blew it. So I think it's going to be kind of a high-scoring game, honestly, against Tennessee. But I like him this week. Corey Davis, six catches last week on 10 targets. Cincinnati is not very good against the pass, so I think he has a chance to do well this week. And last one would be Nelson Aguilar. Change of scenery, looks like it's done him some good. He's had pretty good the last 3 weeks right now. He's playing pretty well, averaging 72 yards and a touchdown past 3 weeks. I mean, you can't fault that. That's pretty good fantasy production there. So solid option, only owned in 6% of leagues. So if you have any more questions, follow us on Twitter at AspireSports_. Leave any comments in the Twitter. If you have any questions as well, we'll definitely answer them. So if you like the content, please like, subscribe, turn on the little notification bell, let you know when we go live. We go live throughout the week, especially on Sunday. We're live here to answer your questions. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.